Pips pay my bills. Pips pay my bills. Pips pay my bills.
What's the most you made from Trade Smart? Wonder if the payout is consistent. No, everything good, bro. So look, like, so straight up, like, so I got an account with both Plexi Trade and I got an account with Trade Smart. So they're the same, right? Plexi Trade does not allow US customers unless you're already with them, right? So I was already with them, so I already got an account with them. I'm already grandfathered in, just like a whole bunch of other people. All right. Now, people was asking me what broker can they get, and I was giving them the Plexi Trade, not knowing right away that they had transferred. I mean, they stopped taking US clients, so they was like, yo, you can send them to Trade Smart. Well, they already opened me up an account with Trade Smart. They already did, because I already had an account. I said, hey, I want an account with Trade Smart. This is what I told them. I said, I want an account with Trade Smart. Boom, opened it up. They set it up. And then, because I want to know what it's like trading it before I can even recommend it to y'all, right? That's how I always been. People try to sign up with indicators and stuff like that, and they want me to push the indicators. Y'all remember them old indicators I used to not try to, but I did. Them indicators I was pushing, I used them for like 6 months by myself without telling y'all. Then I told y'all. So I always do that first. All right. So I ended up trading with Trade Smart to see if it was good, and it was the same like they said, and it was the same, and everything is good. So I have withdrawn from Trade Smart. I have withdrawn from them. I have withdrawn $8,000 from them. You feel me? I have withdrawn $8,000. I mean, it's only been like what, 3-4 months, and I want to say I've withdrawn from them maybe 2 or 3 times now. I know the last withdrawal was 8,000, right? Ain't that's what I withdrew the last one? 8,000. The one before that was about 7,000. So yeah, everything good. What's special about the wicks for you, Jay Wayne? So Kiwa said, what's special about the wicks? Well, the wicks tell a story. It's going to tell you where price went. It's going to tell you did buyers come in. It's going to tell you that sellers come in at a certain level. It's going to give you those levels to play off of in the future. That's why them wicks is very important. Yep. What else can I say about those wicks? They show you when reversals are coming. I was about to say that. Yeah. Because remember, I was just showing you that yesterday. When reversals are coming in the market, it shows you that. It shows you, it just tells you the story, like. And like I said, those not necessarily the wick itself, but like the area. It's going to show you where the reversals are coming in the future. So very important. Wicks are very important. So if AJ is in the uptrend, can we still sell it? You can still sell it. Even in the uptrend, what do you get in uptrends? Pullbacks. Yep. Now you got to know what area is the most likely spot for it to pull back. And that's why you got me, because I'm going to tell you what those areas are. I don't get those areas 100% right, but I get them right most of the time. It's going to pull back at some point. None of these pairs, like for an example, look at this. None of these pairs are, as you can see on my chart, are going up continuously. Can you see on my chart that they're pulling back? I see 3 different pullbacks. I know how to catch those. And I can show you all year long that it did that. And I know where to catch those at 80% of the time. So, yes, you can take sales in the uptrend. I would like to be going with the trend. But if the market starts breaking structure to the downside when it's in the uptrend, I catch some of those. Now, here's the thing. If it's in the uptrend, then I know I'm on defense as I'm selling it. Do that make sense? That's the part where a lot of people make the mistake, though. If I was to take this sale right here, and I'm going to go down to like a 15-minute chart for entry, you see how the 15-minute looks like there's opportunities to take sales in here. This structure, I see price couldn't make a higher high. So I'm going to get in on one of these sales right here. One of these candles, I'm going to get in right there. But guess what? It's overall in an uptrend. So I know as I'm selling through here, I know I'm on defense. Because if you go back to the hour chart, the 50 is cruising right through there. So I know where to stop at. I know where my limit is, and I'm gonna stop well before that. I'm gonna take profit well before it. I'm gonna stay out the way. That's how I grew my account for real. Because even though I know it's probably gonna go another 80 pips and stuff like that, it ain't guaranteed, but like I get my money and I get out because I'm confident at this point that I'm just going to find another trade and do this all over again. So I don't need to just hold a trade for the whole day or hold it for 2 days because I'm disciplined enough to wait for my methods to play out. And I'm here to tell you that the new Discord is live, up and ready to go. And look, it's better than before. I had it separated to where the people that wanted signals was separated from the people that wanted to actually master forex. Now everything is brought together. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that's when I'm looking for trades. I'm marking it up for you. I'm showing you exactly what I'm looking for. And then you can be in the community and ask me questions about it, or even post your charts and ask me questions about whatever you're trading. And also I teach live forex class on Sundays at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. The link to it is in the description. I'll put it up here as well. Very affordable. And I did it for y'all. All right. So shout out to Ephraim. How do you confirm the pullback? It's called market structure. When the structures get broken, right? So what structure, like right here, you see this structure right here? When that get broken, that's going to be a pullback because this high piece is over with, right? This peak. You're waiting for this peak right here. Let me put a check mark on it. This peak right here. You don't know when those peaks are over until the bottom of that structure has been broken. See, that got broken. Now you got to pull back. Not all the time you're going to be able to get in though, because like sometimes they're going to shoot out so quick. Those are the ones where you got the option to stay disciplined and don't touch it, or chase it. But we don't chase, right? We let the market come to us, correct? So I'm not going to chase that. So if I don't get an opportunity on a 30-minute chart or the 15 to get a retest, then it's gone, right? So then what happens? If you wait like a boss and let it pull back, it pulls back right to the same area. Now you could take the sell. You feel me? Now you could take the sell. You could put a trend line in there too. When they start coming up diagonally, go ahead and throw a trend line in there if you don't trust getting in at the top of the pullback. The top of the pullback is right here. If you don't trust getting in at the top of that pullback, then just throw a trend line and catch the break. But just know that you're not getting in at the absolute top of it. So when you get in at the trend line break, you getting in halfway into it. So you got to take that in consideration. You feel me? With your you got to have realistic expectations at that point. Because this is not the beginning of the move right here. That's not the beginning. Up here is. So as you're getting in at the trend line break, you need to be mindful and say, I'm not getting in at the beginning of this move. It was up there. So let me be realistic with my take profit goals.